Mary happens to be in Spencer's car hiding, and she all of a sudden appears and covers Spencer's hand with her mouth. By the way, Mary said that she has been waiting for Spencer to come out, and she's been around and she knows about the recording. By the way, I think Mary and Oya are 80s helpers. How do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments. Also, I don't know if this is a clue about Spencer and maybe he'll having a twin or something, but in one of the boxes that she there was a short that she was wearing when she came home from Wadley. Let me know if you think that's a clue. When Spencer and Emily are talking and Hanna, and all of a sudden Mona comes, Hanna lets Spencer and Emily know that Mona knows about the game. I'm going to get more into Mona in a little bit. I meant to throw in there about Ashley and Caleb, that Ashley wants to know the truth because she wants to know if her daughter's in trouble. And obviously Caleb lied about it and said no, because she is in trouble. She hit and killed Archer. By the way, they're saying his body is missing. I think that's who they're talking about. So, do you think he's not really dead, or 80 took his body? What do you think? Oh, next week though, it looks like it's gonna be in Oya's car trunk though. I almost was gonna forget about that. Next week's episode looks like one of the best. This episode I'll give a 7 or 8. When Oya comes back, she wants to give Veronica and Spencer dinner, and they ask if she could stay, and she says she has to go. But she has to go do more stuff that AD is telling her to do to play the game. When Emily is talking to Allison over the phone, Mona says, "You could tell Allie that you love her in front of me." I like that Mona was in this episode a lot because her and Emily went to the doctor because she says she thinks she could figure out how Allie got Emily's eggs in her, so she's pregnant. She thinks she could find out who did the procedure on Allison. By the way, that doctor that they went to go see, I don't know, something seems off about him, and he looks so familiar, and he's really, really cute. I swear, the doctors on this show are cute. So I really liked Mona and Emily hanging out, and they put down they were a couple. But the guy didn't tell them who the donor is, and he can only give them the donor's number. So that might be a good start. And I think that's probably what Spencer is doing at the end of the episode when she's looking something up on the computer, and it looks like she's in AD's office with all the pictures of the gores and stuff all up, and there's the shovels in the corner. Uh-oh. Where do you think Mona's at when she's doing this? And then there's the game board on the wall too. Like the game that they're playing. Like a copy of it. Speaking of Caleb and Hanna, do you think that they took care of the mistake of Spencer's receipt that she signed with Archer's card? They think they took care of it and everything's okay and it's gonna be gone. I think they'll probably have more about this on the next episode. I think it's cute that Ezra was talking to Caleb and Hanna about his wedding to Oya, and then I think she walks in. When I see that Hanna is looking for a shovel in the episode, I'm like, oh no, what is she up to? Is she gonna try to dig where Archer was buried? Is she AD? And then it shows the shovels when Mona's on the computer, like I said. Part of me thinks Hanna's AD, and it's gonna like be oh my god moment, and maybe Caleb's helping her. I would love that. That would be so shocking and a great ultimate twist. Honestly, if I was writing this show, I would probably make that happen, or Ezra and Arya. Then, later in the episode, Spencer finds that phone that has the message from Mary and Peter. She found it in the box that Arya left. Spencer tells, Mary... Spencer tells Arya about how she thinks Mary and Peter have more to do with Jessica's death.